So first up, we're going to talk about birthing in the age of COVID-19. We're going to look at what's different, and we're going to look at what's staying the same. We're going to look at what we know, and we're going to look at what we don't know. And we're going to dance in those edges where we need to find our truth or know where we need to understand more. Class 2, we're going to dig into sacred anatomy. We're going to get really cozy and familiar with my lovely homemade uterus and all her many layers that she keeps tucked deep inside, right? Her muscles and her interior. And we're going to look at all the changes that happen in this beautiful organ throughout the process of giving birth. In subsequent classes, we'll talk about the stages of labor and birth, and we're going to look at it from a sciencey, data-driven, evidence-based angle, and we're going to look at it from a holistic and a spiritual and a sacred angle. Because what I believe about pregnancy and birth is that it is a balance of the two, right? It's something that happens in our physical body and that we can look at in a grounded, linear, scientific way and understand what the data and the science and the research and the experience tells us are the best practices for having a safe and a healthy and a nourishing birth. And we also need to look at that soul's journey. Because in my experience, birth is both physical and it's spiritual. It's both about safely delivering a baby out into the world, and it's about the creation of a mother or a parent or a family. It is both about the physicality of birth and that soul's inner journey of becoming. And so in this space, we're going to look at both. We're going to look at the information. We're going to lean in and unpack what we know and what we don't know about the various topics that we'll explore. And we're going to look at what your questions are, what your experiences are, how we can learn from one another, and really begin to understand what this experience of birth is for all of us.